And just that balance of darkness and humor, I eat it up. That is my favorite. This is a very interesting hand gesture I'm making. Anyways, I think maybe this is a psychological thing. My mind's like, ooh, we feel sick because you're giving us foods that kind of taste like ass. I was really excited about the carrots. But why did they violate them like that? Like, do you see that dragon? Also, I did learn the hard way that the dragon's name is not Aragon. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. We're doing like more of a vloggy type video today, which is very exciting. I actually really enjoy doing vlog type stuff. I did a few on my like other channel. I'm not very good at the vlog stuff though. I often forget to pick up the camera, but we're going to try to do better. So for this video, I'm going to be just taking you along with me for the week. So it is currently Friday, July. Fuck no, it feels like it's July already for how long this month has been. It's January 31st. So I'm going to film from today until next Friday, which is what? February 7th. What my plan is with this one is just taking you along a week with me to see how much I read and like how much I write. It's really spend a week with a mood reader who has a 9 to 5 and is also trying to write their debut novel and also read and tackle their physical TBR. I just finished filming a bunch of shit for my other channel, my Patreon. I filmed a TikTok, and so now it's time to wind down. I have a little bit of cake left. Fuck yeah, I love myself. I knew when I was eating this, I went, you should save yourself some as a reward, a little sweet treat. So like I said, finished filming, which means I can go wash my face and kind of like clean up the room a little bit. Sometimes when I film, because I grab snacks and stuff, my desk area particularly gets quite messy. I need to clean this up because tomorrow I have my work holiday party. We are late to the game, but it's going to be a fun one. I'm not leaving till like 3:30. I'm bringing my friend with me, so I'm picking her up. So I want to try to get some reading and writing done tonight and tomorrow. Okay, go team. Break. Let's go. I actually, as I was cleaning up, realized that I wanted to show you guys what I've packed for my $0 white elephant gift for the party tomorrow. So what my work does is we do a white elephant, but it's $0, and it's really just like random shit you find around your house and don't want. Last time I went, I didn't go last year, but the year before that for my work party, where I was living at the time, everything I owned was mine. It was a bit of a minimalist lifestyle I was living, you could say. And so I just went to the store and bought duplicates of the things I was willing to give away. People were pretty mad. They're like, Gina, you can't give good gifts. For example, someone gave 2, I believe, framed photos of Nicolas Cage. That was one of them. I gave my favorite pens, but not my actual favorite ones. Like I bought some of these and a mug and a can of soup. And the mug was big enough to fit the can of soup in. It was a really good gift. I think I'm still giving a good gift, depending on who picks it. Do you want to see? We have these 3 little mini-verse things. Full transparency, I did an ad for them, and I had leftovers. Like they send you several just in case you fuck up and they need you to do it again. And I didn't end up having to do it. I made lots of them though, but I don't need these anymore. I have lots. So many, and I don't have that much space. So I'm giving away these. Lucky little people who get those. Hopefully it's someone, most people I work with have kids, so hopefully that happens. And then I'm giving away a lip balm because I have a million of these, and a brand new nail file because I also have a million of these. I think that's a pretty good gift. We'll see how people feel. There are 2 men on our team, and I bet one of them's gonna pick this. And unfortunately for them, I don't think it's gonna be that exciting. Oh well. Oh my god, this is just like a show and tell. Sorry, this lighting's so trash, but do you want to see my new shoes? I got some loafers, I think that's what you call them, for worky. Because I have to go in person sometimes, but I also just think they're really cute. And I wanted to get shoes that I could like, just enjoy. And I've always wanted a pair like this. So I got them. They were slightly big, so I just got these like heel inserts, which I think will also save my heels. Very prone to blisters. All right. I'm almost done cleaning up. Then I wash the face. Maybe have a snack. And then we climb in bed and talk about the book these I'm reading. Thank you. Face washed, in bed. I also have this ready for tonight. Listen, girlies, Deep collagen masks. I got this one. You can wear this one overnight. I'm gonna try it. That does involve me sleeping on my back, but I've been looking a bit like a hibernating vampire when I go to sleep lately. So perhaps this will be fine. I'll let you know in the morning. Maybe I'll wake up and the mask will have fallen off my face and be across the room. But I'm very excited about that. My face is very dry right now though. I want to talk to you about the books that I'm currently reading, which actually very good timing because I just filmed a video. One of the videos I filmed was a TikTok doing like a January wrap up. I finished one book in January. One. And I started and was reading five. It wasn't a very good month. The one that I finished was Ready Player One. I actually just listened to it. It was a little difficult for me to get into at first because I've seen the movie. It's been a while, but I knew that things were different between the movie and the book, and so it was just a little jarring, should I say. But once I was able to get past that and just like kind of forget about the movie, I really enjoyed listening to it. Another book where there's a show is Wool. So there's the Apple TV show Silo. I actually binged the first season and then I went, hey, pause. Before I start season 2, I want to read the book. And so I am currently listening to Wool. I am about 30% of the way in, so I'm still within the area that season 1 covered of the show. And I'm gonna say this, there's some small differences, but I think I like the show more than the book. And the book just feels very simple compared to the show. There's still like this mystery, there's still this intrigue, but it's not as intense and captivating as the show, in my opinion. If you've seen both, please let me know how you feel. But it just feels like the show, and I said this in my TikTok, it feels like the show took the details, information, characters, conflicts that were presented in the book so far and added to it, expanded on it, and just made it far more compelling. Another thing I am currently reading is Morning Glory Milking Farm. No one's forcing me to read it. However, I'm reading it with some other people, and it kind of seems like we all reached the 50% mark, and then we all went, I need a break. And rightfully so. It's a lot. It's kind of a good time. It's an easy read. It's not terribly written, but it's a lot. I am very familiar with the intimate details of a Minotaur's manhood because of this book. 50% of the way in, vampires and werewolves have been introduced. I'm gonna finish it eventually. And then I'm also still working on Dark Age, this bad boy. I thought Iron Gold was like the really slow and kind of like hard book in the series to get through, but that one, I think, where am I at in this? Am I like 30%? Maybe not. I'm through part 1. I know that. And I just haven't found my groove yet. I haven't found the rhythm of this story. It's very difficult for me to get through. Iron Gold was hard for me to get into, but once I found my groove with it, I made pretty good progress consistently. Also, Pierce Brown recently did an interview where he said Red God will probably most likely, if everything goes correctly, come out summer of 2026. So I'm a little upset because I'm gonna push through Dark Age. I'm gonna get rewarded hopefully with Lightbringer. But then by the time that next book comes out, I'm gonna have to. Well, I want to reread the first 3, and then I'm just gonna have to watch a bunch of like deep dive explanations on the last 3 so I can remember everything in preparation for Red God. And then lastly, I am working on Between Two Fires. Fucking love this book. I need more people to speak about it. I think I've only seen Michael Kiss talk about it, but the reason that I ended up getting it was because some random video where a girl had like a slideshow of books that they read that previous month or something, and I saw this one and that's what made me download it. And then I ended up looking up reviews of it and I recognized Michael. But I love this book. It is dark. It's a little fucked up. It's a little confusing. It feels a bit like you're on drugs, but in the best way possible. And there's like some humor. I don't know if I'm supposed to be laughing as many times as I do, but I am. And just that balance of darkness and humor, I eat it up. That is my favorite. This is a very interesting hand gesture I'm making. Now, an update on my writing. I went on a writing retreat in December. I actually tried to vlog it, but my camera, it's over there. I'm filming on the same type of camera. I just recently got a new one, as in recently I got it today. That one just like faulty battery or something, would not hold the charge to save its fucking life, would not charge to save its fucking life. And so every time I tried to vlog, it would last for like 5 minutes and then die. And I was there for writing and not filming. I kind of fell off a bit with my writing the last half of 2024 just because a lot of exciting things were happening for me and I just kind of lost track of priorities. I realized near the end of 2024 that I want to prioritize my writing. And so I'm trying to do a thing where I at least work on it a little bit each day. So tonight I'm just going to look over it just a little bit, and then tomorrow I would like to be able to sit down and write a little bit before my holiday party, and then Sunday I would really like to write more as well, and throughout the week. But I do have a 9 to 5, so sometimes I get tired, but that's an excuse. I need to write my book.
Flowing around. So I guess you made the decision.
That's what makes me nervous. I'm so excited. Us coming together.
Good morning, everybody. It is not morning. It is afternoon. It's about 2:30. I woke up this morning. What did I do? Oh yeah, I set up I have like a standing desk now, so I can move it up, and I finally installed the little cage thing that holds the PC, so I did that this morning. I updated my calendar for the month of February because we are officially in February, so we had to take January down, and I like to schedule out basically every second of my life. I also did write for like about an hour today. It didn't go super well, if I'm being honest, and I kind of saw this happening. I have this lovely thing where when I know I need to be somewhere, it is actually very hard for me to sit and focus on one thing because I'm just thinking about how much time I am losing as each minute passes before I need to leave. So super fun, but I got ready. I am dressed and ready for the work party. I have a little under an hour before I need to leave to pick up my friend and us head over there. So I'm probably gonna eat something because it starts at 4, but dinner's not ready till 5. Who knows what the dinner even is? Do you want to see my outfit? Okay, so I'm just wearing this like cardigan, a little tank top underneath, belt, jeans. How do I show this to you better? Oh wait, I can just literally. Okay, you can kind of see. You see all this mess, but I have these like flare jeans on, and then my new shoes. And it's because they have the gold buckle. Gold belt made sense, so that's what I have going on. Anyways, last night was a bit of a failure. I did end up like looking over, writing down kind of how I want the scenes for the next 3 chapters to go. So when I do get the chance to like sit down and actually be able to focus, that should be able to run a little bit smoother. Words are hard sometimes. And then I was only able to listen to like half a chapter of Wool, and then I knocked the fuck out, and thank God for it. You know what I mean? But today's plan, here's my plan. I go to this work party. I think it ends at like 6 or 7. I think it ends at... When does it end? It ends at 7. And if I stay the whole time, then I'll probably be back by like 8 at the latest. I think I'm gonna watch the last Hobbit movie from my other channel solely because I think I'll just be in this certain state where perhaps my threshold for the bullshit that I have waiting for me in the last Hobbit movie is higher, and then that way tomorrow I can have a reading and writing day. There are a few things that I want to like film, but I'll probably do those at night. But I want tomorrow to be solely reading and writing, so I'm gonna start off with probably reading, and then I'll write. I'll do it kind of in sprints. I do intervals, so I'm very much looking forward to that. And then this coming week, work week, is a little busy. I primarily work from home remotely, but I work in recruitment, which means I sometimes have to go to career fairs, and I have 2 Tuesday and Wednesday. Love it. All right, I'm gonna go eat something. I would like to eat. Please ignore all the mess. Also this, that is not how it usually looks. I have that up for when I film during the day. Anyways, I am back from my work party. It was good. I am tired. I was gonna film The Hobbit tonight. I don't have enough will to live for that. But in fun news, I got 2 books in the mail while I was gone. The first one is a writing book. It's the How to Write a Novel Using the Snowflake Method. Very nice. I have this, Story Genius. I have one on like mastering plots as well. There's a few. I want to like collect a few writing books and go over those and everything. I really especially was excited about this one. Was told that it's actually very good, and considering the fact that next time I want to do better with plotting before starting. I think plotting books are good. And then I have this one, Between Two Fires. This is the one that I'm currently reading on my Kindle, and because I like it so much, I wanted a physical copy. It's a little fucked up though, but that's okay. Nothing that a few books can't fix. Anyways, I'm gonna go wash my face, get into comfy clothes, and then we're gonna decide from there. I'm not filming anything, so it's either gonna be reading or writing or watching a movie. Who knows? Hello and good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Did some cleaning, a little reset. Sundays are usually my cleaning and reset days, but especially if I have any intent to be productive and write. It is actually so hard for me to be creative in a messy space. So I did that. I did the whole like deep clean, wash the hair, mostly wash the hair. Well, it was dirty, but I do have career fairs, like I had mentioned, I believe, earlier this week, so want some clean hair. But I also got ready for the day. Sometimes I'll do this just to make myself feel productive. I feel like getting ready kind of gets me out of the mindset of, okay, you're done sleeping, you're done rotting. It's time to fucking do shit. But I'm also filming today. I'm going to be watching Nosferatu. I am trying to decide. I think I might actually watch it first, get the filming out of the way so that the rest of this day I don't have anything on my to-do list other than reading and writing. I have gotten some reading done. I listened to Wool the entire time I was like cleaning and getting ready. I am now on chapter 31. I just reached part 4. I feel like I'm starting to get into the territory that the show, at least season 1, didn't cover. There are a lot of differences, I believe. I'm also having a very hard time deciphering what is in the show and what's in the movie. They're kind of blending a little bit together for me, but how things are going for Juliet at this very moment, different. Anyways, got some reading done. I want to get even more reading done. That's kind of how my day is going to go once writing starts, is if I reach moments where I just need a break, I'm going to break and read. But I do believe I am going to film first so that I'm not thinking about it anymore. Unfortunately for me, I am right where you left me, but I have gotten some stuff done. I have listened to some more of Wool, not that much, but a little bit more, and I filmed a video, not the video I said I was going to do. In general, I just need to get something done. I realized I need to film a video for this channel. I really want to get better and more consistent with getting videos up for here, and there was this one idea I have had for months. Like when I first made this channel, I already had this idea. I had already done the research for it, found these little articles or posts and threads, and I just kept forgetting to do it. But then I saw my sticky note from weeks ago and I remembered it's already up by the time you're seeing this. It's the Am I the Asshole book edition. I had so much fun doing it, and regardless if it does well or not, because this is a startup channel, you know, we're working from the ground up. Yep, that's the saying. I want to do another part. I had so much fun reading these, and I feel like I only scratched the surface. The other ones I had, I was clicking out of them, and one had to do with books and cheating. Like someone's mother or husband was cheating. Crazy. Now I am going to eat some lunch, and then I am going to, oh my god, my candle's still going. Fantastic. Eat some lunch, and then get ready for writing. Yup, it's still up because leave me alone. I just know I'm gonna film during the day again, probably tomorrow, and I don't want to hang it up again, so we're just gonna leave it there. Oh, my lamp is in your way. I have discovered that I'm notoriously bad at this vlogging thing when I'm kind of in a certain task for an extended period of time. I'm better when I'm beat bopping around because I'm like, oh hey, I'm doing something new, I should show them. Whereas when I'm just sitting there, I'm in my own world. I'm sorry, but you don't exist. I'm gonna get better at it though. I hope you like these. Oh my god, my candle's still burning. No wonder it smelled so good in here all day. Like I mentioned earlier, I did the Am I the Asshole thing, and I really like sit down ones, but I want this channel to be a little bit more, not come into my life necessarily because I have boundaries as a human, but just like a little bit more of a hangout. I want to be someone that you turn on while you're watching, or while you're eating a snack, or while you're eating your meal, you know? And I know for me, There are some that are like, I watch movie reactions and TV reactions, stuff like that, but the ones that I tend to put on when I'm eating a snack or something, or when I just want to hang out, are vlog type ones. And I want to be that for you. Oh, what I've been doing though, and not bringing along, was I did try to do some writing. It's going okay. It's going about how I expected, with kind of slowly getting back into things on recording, and that does make it hard for me to focus creatively, but I am almost caught up with filming and a little ahead with it as well. So I think I am going to be able to fall back into my routine of working on my book for a minimum of 1 to 2 hours every single night. I did that, but I'm feeling a little ill. But I think it's because of this food I'm eating. I tried these meals, they're from like Factor 75 or whatever, and I needed to get some good, well-balanced meals in my system consistently. Every single one I've had so far has kind of been a dud. There's some weird aftertaste that's going on, and that's probably because I'm nuking it, but I don't know. And their chicken's dry, and I love chicken, but I don't like dry chicken. Anyways, I think maybe this is a psychological thing. My mind's like, ooh, we feel sick because you're giving us foods that kind of taste like ass. So I might look at some food and just deliver something to myself. Here's the number one issue with trying to find food when you don't feel super great, especially nauseous. Nothing sounds good. Everything sounds, pizza looks disgusting to me. Chicken tenders look disgusting to me, and I love chicken tenders. And almost everything's closing soon, so I'm like on a time crunch, and it's kind of stressing me out. You're probably gonna think I'm ridiculous because I just sat there and I was like, I don't feel good. I want something that's like semi good for you, but also not like super great. And I made a Hot Pocket. And here I'm gonna watch my little YouTube video, eat my Hot Pocket, drink my hot chocolate. Isn't this the cutest little mug and saucer? I feel so fancy. I am a genius. No, I'm not. I just finally was able to break through this one scene that has had me stuck for so long. I just kept moving on and ignoring it as if it didn't exist, but I knew it does need to exist, and I got past it. Just typed out 488 words, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 488 more than I usually write, have been writing in a day, because I've been writing 0. I feel better. I feel very good now. I wanted like a good writing session. That felt like a good one. It flowed pretty well. I don't know if I'm gonna force any more right now because I managed to get past this hump, the speed bump, if you will. It is 10 now. Do I watch Nosferatu? I would be done at like midnight. And I got work tomorrow. I still got me job. Let's flip a coin online. Heads, I watch it. Fuck, it's heads. Okay. I just finished watching Nosferatu and it was a big mistake. Those movies are not made for me. I was scared, I was frightened, and I was disgusted. If any of you have seen it, please let me know. It was not, I did not have a fun time. Good morning. It's Monday. As you can see, a mess. I'm watching this shitty movie, Madam Web. I'm not even watching it, I'm just playing it because I just needed something that I didn't care about to just visually be on. I need to clean up my desk. So much for my whole Sunday reset because my desk got messy so quick when I watched Nosferatu last night. I have a decently busy day for work, not too much to film. And I want to get some more reading done. I want to listen to Wool. I need to have this finished by the end of the week so that I can start Silo Season 2. I need it. I need it like I need oxygen to survive. I was gonna go to the gym today and there's still a chance that I'll go later, but my clothes aren't dry. And I did wait. That is my fault. I need to wake up. I have a chai. Oh, this is my hot chocolate from last night. It wasn't good, but have this. Already ate a breakfast sandwich. It was so fucking good. I got it from Panera. I had it on like the Asiago cheese bagel, and there was just like sausage and cheese and garlic aioli. Oh, that shit was so good. I'm gonna clean up my area, drink my chai, check on my clothes, get going with the day. Come on, man. What is it? I would like to play one more time. Fuck. When you fuck around and find out. Guys, we can't die. We have to win the whole thing now. We're popping pills on the internet now. I'm just kidding. YouTube, it's Excedrin. Today has felt so long, and not in a good way. I've gotten a lot done though. I did my job. I filmed 2 videos for Patreon, got those out of the way for the rest of the week, uploading the one that's due for tomorrow right now. Played 2 games of Valorant with my friend. That was really fun. And now I just have like a headache. I also have this lovely pain in my lungs every time I breathe, so that's not ideal. I'm really not looking forward to going to these career fairs Tuesday and Wednesday. I could think of a million other things I'd rather do. Walk on needles. It's 9 p.m. and this is the first time I'm turning this on today. If I look tired, it's because I am. I just woke up from an accidental nap. I screwed myself. I slept terribly last night, but I did write some more words. I went to my career fair, did my job today, man. And then I got back. Good night. And I could either go back to bed right now and then probably wake up at 3 a.m. or I can force myself awake, do the few things that I need to do, and then I can crawl into bed and do the same routine I did yesterday, which was play my game and listen to my book and then write some words at an ungodly hour. It's been a day, and tomorrow's gonna be a day again. Let me tell you my story. This morning, I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to some McDonald's breakfast. You get up there, I get to the thing to order. My window is frozen shut, and I'm sitting there fucking with it, trying to get to go down. It doesn't, and so I'm embarrassed, so I drive off. It's like, all right, well, fuck me. And then I'm driving, and I'm still doing it. I'm blasting the air. Finally, it goes down, and I'm about to pass a place, and I was like, okay, I'll pull in here and I'll get myself a chai and a sandwich from here. That's fine. I just need something to eat. Place is being renovated. Not open. So it was double fuck me. I was like, okay, career fairs have food. This food was terrible. Tell me why they had half-cooked carrots out. So they were half mushy but half hard. And they were warm but cold. And they were just sitting out. I was really excited about the carrots. But why did they violate them like that? And then they had bread slices, but nothing to go on the bread. And then cookies. Ma'am, I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't want a cookie. And if I eat this cookie, my blood sugar is going to go crazy and I'm going to die. Good morning. It is 10. Ready despite not wanting to get out of bed. Beautiful day. I have another career fair to go to today. I'm not excited. This one is a bit shorter. Well, not really. It's like shorter by an hour or so. Anywho, last night, you saw me once. And you know what? So did the rest of the world. The second I ended that clip, I went and washed my face, I brushed my teeth, I crawled into bed. I did play my game and listen to 2 chapters of Wool? Let's see. Oh, I listened to 7. Wow, I'm a superstar. Listened to 7 chapters and then I passed out. Oh, it's only Wednesday. How is it only freaking Wednesday? I need this week to be over. I need it to be the weekend so I can sleep in. Please and thank you. My sanity is begging for it. I feel like this video has really just highlighted a slow descent of my energy and sanity. Last career fair for this week, they just knock everything out of me. I got back, finished, I think I filmed something, I don't remember, ate food and passed out. Insane. But I woke up because we got some early birthday presents for myself. I officially bought the special edition of Wool. Look at it, first of all. It's already beautiful, but then you open it. We have artwork. The dust jacket is reversible, and I believe it's the blueprint of the silo. I love it. The other thing I got were these. I'm becoming a woman. I got some rollers. I'm gonna play around with these, I think, because my hair's a little dirty, but not really, and I can wash it tomorrow if this turns to a disaster. I realized I didn't show you this fun thing I got in the mail today. If you watch my TikToks, you've probably seen these books in the background, these Red Rising books. I get so many questions where I got them from, and they're just dust jackets. and I will put the person's stuff up on my screen, but they're done by Bronwyn, and she recently made some Aragon ones. And if you didn't know, I recently read the first Aragon book not that long ago, maybe like 2 months ago or something, and she offered to send me so she very kindly sent me those ones, but then she offered to send me the Aragon ones as well. So I've only read the first book so far. I do intend to actually continue listening to them. Very easy, enjoyable listen on Audible. I had a good time, and there's a wagon, but look how good this is. Like, do you see that wagon? Also, I did learn the hard way that the wagon's name is not Aragon. Is this like a novella or something? I'm assuming because it's so much smaller. Here's another one. Ooh. And there's one more. I mean, these are gorgeous, and they just make me so much more excited to continue reading. I am gonna be honest, this artwork right here makes me think of Sexy Man, aka Aragorn in the first Lord of the Rings movie, when he's just sitting in the shadows. I'm just gonna say that. But my goal for this year, my rule for myself, is that I can't buy a physical book unless I've already read it, or I'm like in the process of reading it, going to finish it soon and really enjoying it. It's not that I don't want to own a bunch of books, but I am planning on moving before the end of this year, and not just like moving cities, moving states, a few states away. So books are heavy. Books are a bitch and a half to move because I have moved with books. I moved with probably a third of the amount of these books, and that sucked. So I'm trying to be a little picky. I don't know. Do you want to see my other bookshelves though? This is one of them. This was supposed to free up so much space, and I was supposed to have so much space. Clearly I do not. And then I have these three over here as well that are pretty full, and they're tiny, so I don't want to put a shit ton on them. This is an issue though. This was supposed to last me a lot longer. I think I had them up and then they were empty or like half empty for maybe a week. I need to fix these books though. They were looking weird and it was upsetting me. I think I just threw them up here one time because I filmed a video with some of these or something like that. It's hard for me to reach these shelves though. I'm not short by any means. I'm not super tall. Let's look at a few of these books. I think that it would be safe for me to get rid of this trilogy. There's a piece of me that still wants to read them one day, but I think if I do that, I'll just read them on the Kindle. I don't think I need to own them. So I think these I will put in a little free library along with the original copy of Wool that I have. What else though? What else can I get rid of? I have such a hard time. I've been getting rid of books though. I got rid of a shit ton the other day. Or not the other day, a few weeks ago. I'm trying to think of what else I can get rid of. Here's the thing about making book content is that I did not like this book. I liked it, but I did not like it. I really liked the beginning. I really liked the ending. There was a lot of promise. It just fell flat for me in the middle. But because I do videos, there are times where like I think this book is written for certain people. And so I kind of want to keep it because I have read it. What if I do want to put it in a video? I like to hold the book. And this is the issue with me. I understand that. I also own The Cruel Prince. I read it. I read this and the second one. I wasn't a huge fan, but I think I know who the target audience is for this. So like, again, I want to keep them because what if I want to make a little video suggesting them? I was thinking about getting rid of Furyborn. This was one of the first books that I bought when I was getting into reading. I just like was in the bookstore and I looked at stuff and I quickly read like the synopsis on the back, I think. I have never heard anyone talk about this book, but then my friend Maggie was telling me about it. I think this is the one, and she really loved this. And so now I feel like I must keep it so that I can read it, so that I can talk to her about it, because she read Red Rising for me and I think I said I would read this for her. I also thought about getting rid of For the Wolf. I don't remember when I bought this. There's a piece of me that wants to read it because it's dark fantasy, but I also don't know if I've heard great things about it. But I think my friend Margaret and I were talking about maybe reading this together, and I'm currently failing at our Dark Age buddy read, and I feel like I need to redeem myself somehow. So I feel like I can get rid of this. Oh my god, there's a Bring This Cover to Life? Go ahead and scan that bad boy. Or is it gonna... I don't know what that means. There's just so many books that like I want to read. Like I have this one called The Sky on Fire, the wagon book, but I don't know if I'll read that. I think what I need to do is look at the books that I'm like iffy about, try to find spoiler-free reviews, see what other people are saying, because I can usually tell based off of other people's reviews if a book is written for me or not. We'll see. I don't know. Did I read that? Oh my god, I completely forgot that I have read this book, The Butcher of the Forest. I remember it, I think I gave it like a 3 something. It wasn't bad. It was interesting. I also read this one. It was okay. I liked this one more. Yeah. Unfortunately, I did like Coraline, but Mr. Neal's got more and more stuff coming out about him. I am keeping the book because I quite like the book. I'm just gonna... He already took my money, so... whatever. I don't think of him. In my brain, Neal did not write this. In my brain, he plagiarized it. I still think people should read it, but maybe try to get it from your library or something. All right, I just finished Wool. It means I get to start the show soon. I am so excited to watch season 2 and see like what it is they changed, because they're definitely gonna have to change some things based off of how they changed season 1. Oh, I feel like it's gonna be a really good season. I'm so excited. I wonder if they're doing more seasons, because I know that there are more books. There's 2 more books. Season 1 and 2 is just the first book, and the first book I think I was told was the longest. Anyways, very excited for that. I also booked myself a haircut for Friday. I'm so impatient when it comes to haircuts. I'm like, once I want that shit cut, you better cut it. I also downloaded 2 new games because I'm dumb. I'm sure I will be over them in like 2 seconds. I downloaded, please don't judge me, I downloaded a supermarket simulator. I worked in a grocery store, fun fact, for 1 whole day. And then I quit because that sucked. It was a family-owned grocery store. That was a terrible time. But something about doing it in a video game where no one's yelling at me. It's my supermarket, you know? Kind of fun, but I'm already getting annoyed with it because there's so many god dang ads. Like, let me just check these people out and give them their change. But one of the ads did get me. It's goods sorting, which is kind of like a supermarket, but it's matching things. And I think that's really fun. I feel like I look like an egg. And not in a fun way, a little Humpty Dumpty like, you know? Anyways, I just washed my hair and you're probably, I don't know if I told you I booked a hair appointment. That's tomorrow and you're probably like, Gina, why did you wash your hair the day before you go pay someone to do it? It's the best part. It was dirty, okay? I could feel the stiffness up top. It was upsetting me. Now I'm gonna be honest. When I washed my hair just now, I didn't put as much TLC into it as I usually do because I know someone's gonna put the TLC into it tomorrow. Happy Thursday, everybody. My dad, my birthday is next weekend. My dad got me a bunch of tools, including drills. That's how you know you're getting older, is when you get a bunch of tools for your birthday and you're like, yes, this is everything I wanted. Something else I got for my birthday was this typewriter. I don't know if I've shown it to you, but I absolutely love this thing. I'm going to order myself that Aragon book and then also some paper, because right now all that's in there is a tiny little piece of paper and I want like bigger pieces that, you know, fit in there a bit better. Happy Friday! Today has been productive so far, but we still have a lot to do. Finished my workout, that's great. Did cut my finger open. I'm using today as like the reset day. I usually do it on Sunday, but I want Sunday to be a writing day, and I can't write without a clean space and without my reset day. So I'm gonna do it now, get that going while I'm active and awake and have energy. While I do that, I am going to probably listen to Dark Age because I want to get through it so I can get to Lightbringer. Can you even tell that I got a haircut? Maybe you can tell by the bangs. We went a little short with them so that they would last longer because my bangs grow out in like a week. And I went, just go a little shorter. They don't look weird by any means, but then maybe I can enjoy them being cut by someone else for a bit. I usually just cut them myself. And I've been told I don't do a terrible job. So that's nice. I did, however, get some wine. That's because I am watching the last Hobbit movie and I want to drink my way through it. I did that with the movie Uglies as well. It was a really good time. I just drank some seltzers in that and I wanted to do the same, but the store I went to only had like a 24 pack of seltzers and I don't drink that much. Only special occasions, and I know that I probably would have gone through maybe like 4 of the seltzers and then I wouldn't have touched the rest. That's 20 left. This, we'll see how much of it I drink. That was kind of stressful. How did people write entire books on these things? I would have screamed. So the first thing that I ever wrote for my book and what I just typed out was, they say killing someone chips away at your soul, that the price of one's life is a piece of your own, and that if you do it enough, you'll be left with nothing more than an empty vessel with blood-stained hands. I discovered that love, if found where it shouldn't be, tended to have the same effect. And it was a bitch and a half to just type it out on my typewriter, but I think that looks so much better than the tiny little scrap piece I took out of my notebook. I'm so excited. Like, look at that. I also love that I have these two little books here because obviously that takes up space, but because these books are so tiny, it fills that gap. And then there's my little quote from my book that I am working very hard to finish. Good morning. It's actually Saturday. I meant to end this on Friday. That didn't end up happening. The reasoning is because I basically finished an entire bottle of wine by myself while watching the last Hobbit movie. And then I filmed 2 videos and then I passed out. I was so tired, ladies, that I slept in a bra. You know how tired you have to be for that. So I'm gonna end this video now, but the last thing I'll say is a little recap of what we've gotten done this week. I finished Wool, I finished Morning Glory Milking Farm, I watched the final Hobbit movie, and my final thoughts on that is, if you haven't read the book yet, watch the movies first and then read the book, which is, in my opinion, the opposite way of how Lord of the Rings should go. Though I haven't read Lord of the Rings yet, I just feel like that's a thing where you read the books first and then you watch the movies, and you'll probably like the movies more. But The Hobbit, watch the movies first and then read the book, because if not, you're gonna have to drink a whole bottle of wine to get through the last movie. I also got some writing done. I cannot tell you how much I got done this week, but it's a couple. I feel like out of all the times I've written, probably a couple thousand have gotten written. So that's very nice. I am still currently reading Dark Age. I'm still working on Between Two Fires, but I'm very confident by the end of this month, those will be done. All in all, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Alright, bye!